Thank you for tuning into the Phillip Scott Show. My name is Danielle DeVita. I am a relationship and femininity coach. I came across a video on TikTok where a woman was saying that she is Carla and she restores healthy mindsets, something like that she was saying. And she was talking about only date men that can afford you. And I'm going to go ahead and play her video, provide my commentary afterwards. Take a listen.
My husband had a savings account specifically for me to afford me before we started dating because he knew the type of woman he was looking for was going to be expensive. Ladies, if you are looking for a provider mindset man, these are the things you need to look out for. Is he well aware that you are expensive? That it takes a certain type of man to be able to afford you? Let's talk about it. Hello, my name is Carla and restoring healthy mindsets is my thing. If there was one thing that I did right while I was dating, was that this was always conveyed with the men that I was dating. They all knew that I was expensive. Listen, my husband loved my hair, my husband loved my makeup, my skin, my body, my nails, the way that I smell. Those were the things that my husband loved about me. And he knew that all those things come with a price. And that's exactly what he liked, and that's exactly what he was looking for. So before my husband started dating any girl, he had money put away to afford the women that he was looking for. And here's the thing, you need to stop excusing men. They are a lot smarter than you think, and they know the type of woman they're willing to invest in. I never once had to communicate my standards to someone. I never once had to tell him to pay for something. It was a known. And I also never entertained men that couldn't afford me. And you shouldn't either. Not even if he's nice, if he treats you right. The matter of fact is, to survive, you need food and a roof over your head. If he can't at least afford that, you need to start dating better. I'm sorry, someone has to tell you. Step into an energy where you start attracting men with this mindset. It's time to put in the inner work.
So I thought that her video was contradictory because she starts off with, before her man even got with her, he had an account just so he can afford her. I don't think it's healthy. Well, okay. Now, I'm going to preface all of this saying I do believe that women who want traditional relationships should be with a provider man. I've been married for 14 years to a provider. Okay. So it's not that I don't think that you should. I'm not trying to have you get with, someone who can't afford to even take care of the basic needs for you. But if you listen to her video, it's very contradictory because in the beginning of her video, she said that her man had an account created just for her, put money in a savings account so he can be able to take her out and do things. And she's expensive, right? It takes time for her hair to get done, her nails, and for her to look good. And then she ends the video with the basic needs are shelter and food. But you started your whole video off with how you need more than all of that, how to look how you look. I just think it's so many women talking about they're high valued and they're independent, and then all of a sudden now they're just so dependent on a man to provide them everything they were doing before. So now you want a provider man and he needs to provide this and this and this and this and this and this, and nothing wrong with that. The only problem with this is she's married now, but most of you all are trying to get husband benefits in a boyfriend stage. But you'll be that same woman that says, I'm not doing all of this until you put a ring on my finger. So you don't want to do any of these things until he puts a ring on your finger and make you his wife. But you want him to give you everything a husband should be giving to his wife, not a boyfriend should be giving to his girlfriend. I didn't expect my husband to do all those things for me, but there's going to be things that a guy can show that he can demonstrate that he can take care of you, right? And it can be small things. Just like with you, it can be small things. I'm not saying a woman should be cooking for a man to prove that she can be a wife, but if you cook a meal, he knows you know how to cook. If the guy takes you out on dates and provides you a few things here and there, you know he can provide for you. I don't think he needs a saving account for you and take care of all your bills and your rent and your hair and your clothes just to prove that he can be the husband he needs to be. I just think the video is very contradictory to talk about all the stuff you need and then say, well, at least he can just provide the basic needs. And with the attention span of people today, they don't usually listen to the end of the video. They'll listen to the beginning and that's it. They won't listen to the end. So sometimes these videos can be misleading. So I still don't think that it's business savvy to create an account just so you can afford the women that you're dating. And all your money is going to this huge account just so you can spend. But neither here nor there. You guys tell me what you think. Do you think that men should just open up a savings account and have that for dating so he can be able to afford women on dates and paying for whatever her needs are so he can prove that he'll be a good husband and provider when they get married? Or do you think these things should be reserved for whenever when they say I do, when they cross that line in that stage, right? So, in women, do you think that if a guy does provide all of these husband benefits, should you be providing wife benefits, or should you be reserving that and stay in the girlfriend stage, but he proves that he can be a provider? Now, you guys tell me what you think, because I'm not out in the dating field anymore. So what you guys are looking for may be different than what I was looking for, back then. So I truly believe that year 2000s, the dating in 2000s are so different than now. So like 2006, 2007, to me, it didn't seem like the dating pool was crazy. But just listening to some of the stories and the things I'm hearing now, I don't even know if I could see myself dating in this stage and with all these new unfounded rules, right? So tell me what you think. Now, before you go ahead and download the African Diaspora News Channel app. Phil has put so much time and energy into this, and we need 10,000 members. Now, I'm a member. Hopefully, you can be a member as well. You have the option to be a monthly, quarterly, or annual member. So go ahead and go to African Diaspora News Channel.org, or you can just go straight and download the app, African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Comment, subscribe, share.